Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Tim.
Paint a smile on your face and do a video. So, this one's going to be a little different.
Is it?
It is. How you doing?
So, what's it going to be about?
It's going to probably be about 20 minutes.
I set him up.
We'll see. We're not going anywhere. We're staying here, but we're going to talk about things that we've done and places you can go around here. Very
It's going to
exciting.
be a thrill minute ride
It
here.
is. With all new video techniques. Yeah, the production value is,
Through the roof.
the bar is getting raised.
We're up in our game.
We'll see. Oh, yeah, I hit the button too. That's good.
Did you just turn it on?
No, sometimes I forget to hit the button and we start talking.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll.
Do my ZZ Top?
Speaking of ZZ Top, that might be one of the first topics. All right. See you in a bit.
Damn button.
Push the button. So the first
Hey,
thing.
here we are.
Hi, we're back. We're in our makeshift studio. The first thing I want to say, though, this is not a commercial for Sun City
No, not in any way, shape, or
or
form.
Chamber of Commerce of Bluffton, South Carolina, or
But if they paid us, it
yeah,
could be.
yeah. We're listening. So we have 4 sections that we're going to kind of talk about and provide a little more background context on some of the things that have been going on. Some of the things you've seen if you watch some of our other videos. Some you may not have seen or even knew existed around here. So the first topic is concerts and shows that are put on by what's called Lifestyles here. So,
Lifestyles, Sun City Lifestyles.
yeah, so part of the Home Community Association is
They
Lifestyles, and they have a lot of things going on.
have a lot of activities.
And I always like to say, if you're bored, it's your fault.
Own fault.
Just like being on a cruise ship, there's always
It's
something
your
going
own
on.
damn fault.
Yeah, so wow, that I'll have to edit out. It's not for children.
Yeah, so Lifestyles in general, they do a good job.
Yes.
I mean, they really do. There's, a clunker, hiccup, or something here or there, and,
Yep. And
it's fine.
We'll possibly
Deal
talk
with
about them a little bit here, but tribute bands have been very
Yes.
interesting. So the
Yes.
year plus that we've been living here, we've seen a number of tribute bands,
Yeah, we have.
and they've actually been a lot of fun.
Yeah, all of them have been really good. We saw ZZ Top. I think that was our first one
might
that
have
we
been.
saw
Yeah.
here.
There was,
The other ones that stick out in my head are ABBA and Prince.
Mm-hmm.
They were both excellent.
now, for some reason, you only saw Prince. I didn't go to that one.
Yes, you didn't go to that one. I went with my friend.
There was reasons. I don't know why.
I went with my friend.
But my one friend, she has many friends here. She's very outgoing and vivacious. Chicago was another.
Chicago, yes.
I actually went by myself because I don't think you wanted to see Eric Clapton.
No, I had injured myself.
Oh, you were
I
injured.
was injured.
So Eric Clapton was another. And then the most recent
Recent one, which we did a video on.
Yeah, you saw that
were
video.
the Land Sharks.
Land Sharks. And that's a Jimmy Buffett tribute band. So they didn't play just Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, they
played
did a lot of
Beach
it, yeah.
Boys, a lot of
Yeah,
beach
so I
type
don't know if
music.
I consider them a tribute band.
Yeah. But we've also the other activities that Lifestyles has put on that we've really enjoyed.
And we're talking musical here.
Musical stuff.
Kind of
Yeah, there's going to be more amenities and things coming up. Disco night was fun,
Disco night was fun.
except you couldn't really dance. But disco night was fun. But we enjoyed it. They did this thing called Gin and Jazz,
Gin and Jazz.
which was very interesting. It was a live band
Yeah.
doing popular music in jazz style. We did a video.
We did a video on that one. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
look back through
that
the
was
archive,
fun.
you'll
We
see it.
actually went to 2. We had the one that we did the video of, and then we did another one. and it was a different band, and it was like that one was a little bit different because the girl, the lead singer in the band, just kind of said, well, we're going to be more like background music, so you
that's
guys
right.
just sit and talk.
Yeah.
So
We did a couple of mixology classes,
Did a
which
couple of
we
mixology
discovered when we moved to Hilton Head Island almost 2 years ago. I think that's where we did our first one, was on the island at the,
yeah, but that had nothing to do with lifestyles.
yeah, but I'm just saying mixology classes. We were kind of familiar with what they were about.
Oh, okay.
Shaken and Stirred Mixology is a local company here that puts on the classes, and they're a lot of fun. You learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And just in general, some of the other stuff that goes on that we have not necessarily gone to, but they'll do trivia nights. They have comics come in.
Yeah.
They have comedy shows. They do
Meet the
like,
author.
glow in the dark putt. I mean, there's just like all kinds of stuff.
They do?
Yeah.
How come we haven't done that yet?
Usually we can't get a ticket.
Okay.
Which leads me to the biggest issue that people have
this is the hiccups.
with these is when they do the ticket sales, they do it on the first day of the month, but it's the month prior to the activity.
So this coming June 1st,
June 1st
is for July activities.
It'll be for July activities.
Now, you can still buy stuff if it's available, but they sell out really fast.
The tickets
really
just go,
popular ones.
especially like the mixology class, I think is 20 tickets, 30 tickets, something.
It's a very small
that
number.
Goes off really quick.
Yeah. We'll talk about like the Magnolia Hall, which is where the concerts are held.
Yeah, the concerts are there.
They also have Pickney Hall, where they also have some of the events.
Yeah, so like Magnolia Hall holds 500 some people. Pickney is 256 normally.
Yeah.
So
but
it just depends.
So here's my complaint about the ticketing system is it's not really good at holding the seats that you pick. So you pick a seat and then you click on the button to go pay. And when you go to pay, it says, oh, your seat's no longer available. Somebody else took, so it doesn't like block the seats off. It doesn't hold the seats. But they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think before, I think it's only the past couple of years they've been doing that. You used to have to go to
so you used to actually have to go stand in line and get the tickets there.
So old school, standing in line for a Stones concert, that's how it used to be. So, but every month there are interesting things going on.
There's always something going on.
So there you go, concerts and shows. Production value way up. Way up. Yes. All right, so the next section is activities around Sun City and clubs. Yeah. This is kind of a mishmash all over the place.
Yeah, it really is.
Right? This is more focused on things that we've done or have went to, visited, kind of like that. But bocce has been incredibly fun.
Bocce's a lot of fun.
We have a lot of fun. It's sort of like a bowling league, but you play bocce instead. It's like every Wednesday night, people in our neighborhood.
It's each neighborhood has the opportunity to have a bocce night or bocce league, and they get a specific time slot. Yeah. But there's also like
open play.
Yeah.
So bocce's fun, and each of these are clubs, and clubs. Clubs and groups. They typically have a yearly fee, or not a fee, a membership. It's dues. It's dues. Yeah. So bocce has dues. $2. Yeah, it's pretty stiff. Talking about golf, we haven't golfed yet. I will golf. And I've been to the driving range a bunch.
You have been to the driving range, yes.
And you've seen some of that. I think we did a video on bocce as well.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Or if they saw any of our family videos, then they saw our kids.
Yeah, playing bocce.
Play bocce and stuff with us.
One of my personal favorites, and one that I didn't play, but I just came from the field, was softball. So I actually call it Little League for old people. Because you get the jerseys, and the jerseys have sponsors from businesses around the area and stuff like that, and the outfield fence has all the sponsorships and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But they do a good job.
Yeah, they do. And on certain Tuesdays and Saturdays, they have hot dogs,
like they did today.
It's amazing how many people show up just for the hot dogs.
It sounds goofy,
really
but
good.
Yeah, it is. The hot dogs are wonderful. Wonderful hot dog. They're good. They're delicious. Can't get enough.
And you know what? The guys at the softball field know how to make them right. They burn them nicely. So my husband, who cannot burn a dog properly, yeah.
Burnt
That's where I
dogs,
get my
they're
fix.
good. They're
That's
good.
where I get my fix.
Now, one that we haven't done in a while, we're trying to get back into. We got rained out last night, actually.
We did get rained out, yes.
It's pickleball. Super widely popular sport these days, I guess, somehow. It's basically, it's gigantic ping pong.
I was going to say, it's widely popular because the court is small. You don't have to run a lot.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't take a lot of athletic talent to just have fun playing it. Yeah.
Yes, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What are your
boatload of courts?
Yeah, they have. So here,
although still, it is hard to get a court sometimes.
Now here at Sun City, there's actually two sides. There's a south side, which is the older side, and the north side where we live, which is where new development is.
And in the future, there will be
there's going to be a west side coming up. But so they have pickleball at all the places. I don't know if they're putting them on the west side or not. Okay, well there you go. Now, one of your personal favorites is
woodshop.
Woodshop.
I should have brought out one of my woodshop projects.
Yeah, well maybe we'll.
I love woodshop. Woodshop's great.
Yeah.
They have a huge shop. You'll see some photos. They have the tables, the table saws, routers,
drill presses.
I mean, they have it all. You do have to take a course to become a certified member, and then they also offer classes once you have your what's known right now as your yellow card. So as soon as you have that,
not soccer.
It's not soccer. Okay. So if you've got that, it means you've taken your classes, your introduction classes. There's a specific name for it, which I can't think of, but I've taken a bunch of classes, made all kinds of stuff. Charcuterie board, several cutting boards, a cheese slicer, a laminated bud vase, a breaded serving tray. So yeah, I love woodshop.
I'm waiting for her to make end tables for either end of the sofa here.
Soon.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. Oh, and today I just signed up for the cremation box class. I'm sorry, it's called a memorial box.
Okay, memorial box. All right.
Yeah.
But associated with the woodshop are the model train
model
club,
trains.
which I don't know how the connection's made there, but they have. You've seen the videos of the model train.
The model trains
it's really
are
elaborate.
So cool.
The setup they did there, and it's
because we only showed the outdoor one. We didn't do the indoor one, did we?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's amazing.
So we took a golf course nature tour, which was fascinating.
It really was.
It really was.
I thought it was going to be lame,
yeah,
but it was totally cool. We did a video on that one too.
There's a video on that one. We did like the back nine of one of the golf courses that are here, and just we saw nature and learned about stuff from here in the Low Country that's of a naturey level.
I don't remember any of the birds, but I always go, "Oh, look, a bird."
Yeah, there was a heron.
I should know what it is.
You should know one's a heron. But and another thing we did was a guy here runs group outings to different things in the area. We went and saw the Savannah Ghost Pirates, which are a hockey team.
Yeah,
East Coast Hockey League.
This should really be under the next section. But anyway.
We'll be all over the place then.
Yeah,
we are. He's done like the Savannah Bananas, which are they're not a minor league baseball team. They are like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. But apparently it's fun. We'll probably get to it at some point. But then they have all sorts of sanctioned sports. I mean, I think, what is it, 350 or 250 clubs
like
in
the
groups?
clubs in groups.
Yeah. There's like a billiards club, swim, volleyball.
Isn't there like a ping pong club too?
I'm sure there's ping pong.
There's all kinds of cards, like pinochle, euchre.
We're getting to that.
Oh.
So stay tuned.
I thought
this is more like sports clubs that I was looking at, like softball club.
Oh.
There's a golf. I mean, obviously golf. There's 3 or 4 different golf leagues. There's like women's only, couples only, stuff like that. So a lot of activities, a lot of stuff going on.
Yes. I got nothing else.
I got nothing. All right. So we live in a part of the country. I like to call it the SoCar Loco.
No, try that again.
SoCar?
I thought you call it the SoCo Loco.
No,
SoCar.
SoCar. Southern South Carolina, SoCar. Low Country, Loco.
SoCo Loco sounds much better.
Because it rhymes.
Anyway,
They're both verbs. Eye roll. So we've done some things, but boy, we haven't even like touched
We haven't touched the surface on what there is to do around
there's
here.
so many things to do around here. So there's probably the biggest city to the north is Charleston. Very historic. It was one of the first colonial cities in the U.S. We lived on Hilton Head Island. Oh, let's go back to Charleston. Charleston, start of the Civil War, the U.S. Civil War.
We
Fort
did a
Sumter.
whole video.
There's a whole video on Charleston.
Yeah.
All right, move on. Hilton Head Island.
Yeah, we lived there.
We lived there so,
for a while.
See the older videos of us living on Hilton Head Island, but it's beaches and a lot of touristy things, a lot of restaurants, there's
tons of
the RBC Open is there, a golf tournament.
The golf tournament. They also have and we have not done any of these, but they have a whole cultural center and they put on plays and stuff.
Yeah.
So
a lot of history too that
yes.
I actually was
they do.
I was a little surprised about the Civil War history.
The Civil War. Oh, and there's the whole Gullah.
Yeah,
there's the Gullah people and
and
their history.
we actually did a video of the cemetery.
We did the cemetery.
But one of the fun things that since we moved from although I guess we live near cruise ports there too, but near Pennsylvania, but it's not hard to get to places like Charleston where there's a cruise port.
Yes.
Or Tampa, or Cape Canaveral, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. They're all within, at worst, a day's drive.
A day's drive, yeah. So.
And so a lot of really good cruise ports. We've done 2 cruises so far.
Hopefully more.
What was one?
Jonesing to do a cruise. We did the...
I know it was Virgin
Yes,
cruise.
we did the Virgin out of Miami, and we did the Carnival out of Charleston.
Right. Yes, thank you. Actually, the closest city that we live near is it's the television market, but it's Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah.
And another very historic city. They love William Tecumseh Sherman there. They're big fans. They're not big fans of Sherman. But a lot of history, a lot of apparently it's really beautiful. We need to get there.
We actually have not spent any the time there.
Yeah, not
going
the
to
downtown
the
area.
Pirate game,
we went to the Ghost Pirate
that
game.
was it.
We dropped off the moving truck.
Yeah, that's right.
We've gone to the airport.
I know. We've been to the hospital in Savannah.
So there's that. There is a beautiful town just to the north of us called Beaufort. Very picturesque. It's just islands around here, and they're everything's an island.
Yeah. And Beaufort, if you've ever heard of Paris Island, that's
U.S. Marine Corps training facility, and there's a base and an airfield there, which is cool because we get jets flying around from time to time.
Yes, we do. It's awesome. I will literally go running out to look and see if I can see the jets.
You can hear the jets.
Yeah. Then I'm going to switch this up
a
little because I'm going to say, and right near Beaufort is Port Royal.
Port Royal.
And they have an awesome farmer's market.
It is very good.
It is a really nice farmer's market.
And we're jonesing for farmer's markets. When we lived in Pennsylvania, it was pretty much every Saturday.
Yeah, we used to go every Saturday because it was so convenient because it was only 10 minutes up the road. Yeah. This time for us to get up to the farmer's market, it's about a half-hour
drive or so.
And with somebody playing softball on Saturdays, it has not been easy to go.
Not conducive, but
yeah,
we do have off seasons.
Yep.
You mix around, and the town we live in apparently is also rather nice and historic. So Bluffton,
there's Old Town.
So you have Hilton Head Island, at the beach and right on the ocean, and just on the when you cross over to the mainland is Bluffton, South Carolina. There's an old town, a lot of good restaurants. We've eaten at 1 or 2.
We've been at a couple of them,
and a lot of things to check out. More to come on that. So we'll certainly do more videos as we go along here.
Yep.
So there you go. Things around the Low Country. And again, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Tip. Very tippy iceberg. So again, this is not a commercial for Sun City.
Not a commercial
for Sun City. We do like living here. But there's going to be another video coming of the things we like, and things we don't like.
Yes.
So that's coming. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So in general, Sun City amenities we just want to talk about because it's it's funny because we were having a conversation with some friends last night, and we watch every single video available on Sun City, but a lot of them you find are the Sun City marketing videos and things like that. So,
so we're going to rattle off a few that we've certainly participated in, but there's a nature trail, and it's a 3/4 of a mile, maybe almost a mile long trail, just kind of through the wetlands, and it's really interesting. They have a lot of plaques, so yeah, you can stop and read and learn about kind of the history of the area and the types of wildlife we have here, which brings me to wildlife. We live among wildlife.
We do.
We do.
I think one of those frogs is close.
So we have frogs.
They make a lot of noise. Bullfrogs.
I love the alligators. I think the alligators are so cool.
Loves alligators.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it. There are real live alligators here when they move here.
So
there's alligators.
If you choose a house on a lagoon, you are most likely going to have an alligator in your backyard.
Yeah,
there's also snakes.
That's the one I haven't seen yet, and I don't want to.
We don't
I'm
want
not
to
a big
see
fan
those,
of the snakes.
But there are also snakes.
Yeah.
So, and there's really cute little those
squirrels, the monkey squirrels. You saw those on the Golf Nature Tour video that we did.
We don't have any up on our side.
Yeah, we don't have any yet.
There's also people see deer.
Yeah, there's deer. There's fox. There's
so there is.
I've seen possum and what are those armadillos?
Oh, I have not seen one.
Yeah, I saw an armadillo.
Okay.
There's Lake Somerset, not Lake Okatee like my son thought. But it's just a big giant open lake. They have like a bandstand there, picnic area. They have things to do there. They often have music there. It's just a big, beautiful lake that has alligators. So
and
always beware.
And in general, there's like the town center. Mm-hmm. So people will talk about the town center. So we're on the north side, and we are like the farthest north you can get on the north side. So for us, town center, I want to say it's like maybe a 15-minute golf cart ride.
10-15 minutes on the cart.
It's right over when we cross the bridge. But that is the one thing is there's since the south side was the first side, there's a lot of amenities down on that side.
That's where the wood shop is. That's where softball.
They're all beautiful. Mm-hmm. Whereas yes, we have up here, we have the lake house.
Yeah,
which is pretty much it.
Well,
right?
yeah, we'll get to that. But the town center is where there's croquet there. That's where bocce is. That's where Magnolia Hall and
Pickney Hall.
Oh,
and the whole arts and crafts center.
Arts and crafts, yeah. So
the club rooms.
Yeah. So and we can go right from there. There's 3 gyms here at Sun City, which is pretty cool. So the one in the town center is called Perrysburg.
Yes.
The one.
Well, okay.
Hidden Cypress is the one.
Yeah, Hidden Cypress. So there's 3 gyms and 6 pools. So at each of the places, it's like in that town center area, there's Perrysburg Fitness Center, and there's a pool inside, and then there's the outdoor pool there.
Yeah.
Then there's Hidden Cypress, which is all the way on the south side by the softball fields. And again, that's where, and golf course, pool, gym.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and then the one closest to us here, it's called Argent Lakes or Lake House, and so there's a gym there, outdoor indoor pool, and
that's where our the north sides of pickleball and tennis courts are. Yeah,
so there's a golf course there. There's another golf course called Okatee.
I don't even look at it.
It's the oh my gosh, the clubhouse at Okatee. So anyway, so that's the 3 golf courses that are here, which also means there's 3 on-site restaurants. So at each golf course spot, there's a restaurant there, which is pretty cool. So there's Jameson's Char House, which is like a steakhouse, I believe.
Yeah.
Okatee Clubhouse is just general bar fare. And the one closest to us that we go to most of the time, it's called AL's, which is an acronym for Argent Lakes Pub and Pizzeria. But they're on-site restaurants. It's really kind of cool that you can just go there and get food.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm saving that for my dislikes.
That's a dislike. Stay tuned for that. That may be the next one we make. There's 3 dog parks. There used to only be 2, but there's a 3rd one now on the west side.
And that one, the west side, we shouldn't even count that one yet, but
it's open.
People are using
it.
That one actually has a large dog park and a small dog park, where the other one's ours on the north side is tiny.
Yeah, it's rather small.
The one on the south side is huge.
Yeah, it's nice to let the dogs off the leash and they can socialize and have fun. And come on, they're dogs.
They're dogs. Yeah. All right. So then, in general,
Yeah, so-
again, we're also going to go through these sanctioned clubs because
Yeah.
we didn't practice, so I didn't know we were talking about this down. So
Yeah. So we're, as usual, just winging it. The clubs are actually broken up into like categories. So there's cards, and so we talked about some of the sports, but there's cards and games. But this is where they have
Pinochle,
and
euchre,
cribbage,
cribbage, dominoes, Mexican train, mahjong. I mean, there's like a ton of them.
Yeah, there's hobbies. So there's like if you're into birding, there's birds. There's a gardening club, a computer club.
Yeah, and a lot of these are actually broken up into smaller clubs. Like I'm officially part of the sewing club, but the sewing club includes like making quilts, making I don't know, all kinds of like there's like it includes like the beaders group, and that's BEADING, like making bead stuff. So it includes a lot of subgroups, and then another thing within that club, I'm sure a lot of the other clubs do the same thing, is there's like a charitable piece.
Yeah.
So they do they make baby blankets for babies at Paris Island or stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, even the wood shop has a group that you belong to called the Wood Chicks, right?
I am a wood chick.
So she is a wood chick. So the women of the wood shop have their own little group, which
it's not just the women; it's open to all members.
I'm
So
probably not going to become a wood chick.
it's okay.
All right. Anyway.
You could take it out with all the chicks. So.
Yeah, it might not actually.
Think about it. For when I die, you can become a wood chick and meet somebody.
Why wait? So general interest type clubs. So there's a boating and RV club. There's boat storage, RV storage here, which we may or may not take advantage of one day. Dog and pet, Bible study, a shalom club. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said at the beginning, if you're bored, it's your fault. And if you're not meeting people, it's your fault. It's very easy to meet like-minded people that have the similar interests, and everybody's almost everybody's super friendly, and you got your everyone once in a while you run into that person who's
I didn't get my trash picked up.
There's a little bit of that every now and then. But the other thing, so what is it? 20,000 people that live here, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of houses.
It's a lot of people.
And they're all broken up into neighborhoods, which is kind of cool. So the neighborhood is another way to socialize. We happen to live in a neighborhood called Sanctuary Cove. And it's, there's organizer who does
each of
social
the
events.
Neighborhoods has a neighborhood rep and an associate or assistant
neighborhood
rep. And they dole out information. They not only like dole out all the information from the community itself to tell you things like, for example, our street got paved, so like she made us aware of when it was happening, all that kind of stuff. But then there's also a social aspect to it. So there's always a social committee for the neighborhood. So things we've done here are like concrete cocktails. We have picnics.
Yeah, so a concrete cocktail party is somebody offers up their driveway.
Yeah.
And then everybody that wants to come to the cocktail party, you bring your own beverage of choice and bring snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and you just kind of hang out for an hour or two, and you're on the concrete. The signs are neat. So I find this kind of cool that around each holiday throughout the year, the signs get decorated. So the obvious big ones: Christmas, New Year's
Day, Christmas, Hanukkah,
St. Patrick's Day. Right now, we're filming this right around Memorial Day. So 4th of July, we'll have some stuff.
Yeah.
There should be fireworks 4th of July, so maybe we'll have a video around that. But it's kind of neat that you have each individual little like community within the bigger community. So amenities, got a lot of stuff. I'm getting you wrap it up, Tim.
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes already.
Yeah.
So you're bored.
You're bored. I've already clicked to the next one. And it's not Teenage Adventures.
It's somebody else.
It's like something in my right-hand side of my feed.
Okay,
So,
anyway.
so there you go. Living in Sun City. That's some of the experience. So, Andrea.
So, Tim.
Living in Sun City. Lots to do.
There's a lot to do. And, 98% of the time I love it. There's, some times I don't.
Like we alluded to earlier, stay tuned. The likes and don't likes. It's coming. It's coming for you, Sun City and Sanctuary Cove. But I mean, I'll say I'll give it 4 paws.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're very happy we
we're
made
glad
the move.
we moved. Yeah.
It's beautiful down here. It's very hot today.
Yeah, it is hot today, and
But it's
the end of
summertime.
May,
Yeah, it's South Carolina.
Yeah.
And the Low Country.
Yeah.
The SoCar Loco.
Soco Loco.
So I guess that's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
You know what we say?
See you down the road.
See you down the road.